telephone, and audiobook. Mr. Hunter has served as editor-in-chief of various publications, including Mean Magazine, the Brooklyn Review, and Lollapalooza Magazine, and he will speak to us today about our Brain World magazine.
Hello, everyone. I'm just going to speak briefly about Brain World. You know, when Ibrea came to me with the idea of starting a Brain World magazine, it's because there was a similar publication in Korea. And at the time, it didn't seem like a great opportunity because there isn't that much public dissemination about a lot of the advances and revelations that are encountered by neuroscience pretty much every day. In the past 10 years, there have been incredible advances in neuroimaging, and the field of neuroscience is just really booming and coming up with new revelations about how humans learn, behave, age, and develop every day. Right now, I think it's safe to say that the average person spends more time thinking about their hair every day than they do thinking about their brain. Yet, our brains, obviously they have the most profound impact on our lives of any other organ in our body, including our hearts. And understanding of the brain and how the brain works can have a profound impact on education and educational policies, on aging and how we treat aging in our society and how we can learn to better age, how our workplaces can be organized and be more efficient, how our governments can better regulate and encourage people, how public health policy can be formed within nations, within local governments, within communities, and within the greater global community. So the revelations that Brain World covers, its mission is to take these kind of complicated studies or ideas and make them palatable and understandable to the general reader. And so something like 50% or up to 50% of cases of Alzheimer's and dementia can be reduced by things like cardiovascular exercise 4 times a week. And there are scientific studies that have proven this. Yet, information like that isn't necessarily disseminated and available to every individual. If it was, then these incredible burdens to our societies would be possibly reduced, and that kind of cardiovascular exercise could also help people eliminate things like diabetes and other public health concerns. So it's all related. Exercise also has a profound impact on learning. Studies have shown that when you get cardiovascular exercise, it releases hormones like BDNF, which helps the brain develop and learn. And so people actually who have done studies with language acquisition after exercising, they can gain up to 25% better language acquisition after they've gone through a cardiovascular routine. Neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to rewire and change itself throughout your entire life, whereas even 20 years ago, people generally thought what you were born with is what you had, and then throughout your life it was just a matter of kind of losing that gradually until the end. But people now know that that's not true at all, that our brains are very